my channel, The Transparent Homeschool. If you guys have not been around here before, my name is Beth. I have 4 kiddos and we homeschool 3 of them. But today we are going to be going over my first graders readers that I have assigned. Now these are not our family read alouds. We do our family read alouds separate, and I will link that video up here. But yes, my first grader will have assigned readers that she will also be doing independently. My children read for 20 minutes every day. As they get older, the time gets more, and so my 6th grader will be doing 30 minutes every day, but he will not have a problem with that because he loves reading. So yes, I have readers for my 1st grader, and it's not what you think, but I do have a multitude of books here next to me to show you. Now, like 90% of these are the level 1 readers from the Good and the Beautiful library. I will say that. And so I will show you inside of them, not all of them, but some of them, to show you just why there's so many, because I believe that we can get through about 1 book a day. So I'm just gonna get started because I don't want this video to end up being super long. So the first one I have is the Mark Lives on Mars series. There are 4 of these books. The first one, Mark Lives on Mars, again, like 1 or 2 sentences on each page, which she's already reading now. So like this book will probably take her a day. We have Mark Helps on Mars, again, same thing. A little bit more, but I think, again, manageable for her. And then Mark's Dog on Mars. These are new releases. To go along with Mark Lives on Mars, these 3 are the new releases that they made. And then Mark Leaves Mars. So that will be the first series that she reads next year. The next one is Mole's Hole. Again, these are all level 1 books. There is very small amounts of text in these books. The Girl and the Block. The next one is The Helping Hunt. This one has a bit more, so this might take us a couple days, maybe 2 days to read. This one will take us a couple days to read. I Am Molly, This is Mac. Again, we've had some of these books for a long time. Both of my children, my older kids, have gone through most of these books, but there are new ones. So A Dog Named Sniff, this is a new series that they made and released in the past couple of months. So this is number 1, A Dog Named Sniff, and again, with very manageable reading in there. This is book number 2. And book number 3. So there are 3 books in this series so far. I don't know if they are going to be releasing more for that. This one is, so I had these actually this year for her to go through, but we didn't really get into them a lot, but I am going to have her read through these also by herself. Very manageable reading. I will be sitting next to her, so if she has any questions, I can answer them. So this is Mammals. I have one for the forest. I have one for insects. I have one for birds and the ocean. And the last one I have is the pond. So she will be going through those. She'll be going through the Dave books. I have 3 here. Dave and the Jeep, Dave and the Storks, and Dave and the Frog. So all of the books that I just showed you on the side, they say 1A, and there are noticeable differences between the 1A books and the 1B books. So I do have them separated. So she will read 1A books and then the science books, then we'll get into all of the level 1B books. So the first ones in the level in 1B are the Billy and Ella mystery books. There's 4 of them here. This one is Mystery of the Missing Peas. This one is Mittens is Missing, Mystery of the Silver Ring, and then Mystery of the Kid Next Door. The next series is the Ted and Tom series. There are 4 of these. This is the first one, and we bought this a long time ago. Ted and Tom and the Tall Peak. So again, 1B, a little bit more writing than the 1A. This one is Ted and Tom Speed Off, Ted and Tom Fly Away, Ted and Tom Go Back in Time. The next one is The Lost Key. This is just a standalone book, it's not a series. The next one is Monkey Mayhem. Oh, this is cute. She'll really enjoy this. Zip Zap Zoom is next. Then we have I See Love. This is sweet. What a sweet book. Dax and the Dunes. Emma's Art. She has actually been looking at this book for years because she likes the pictures, but now she will be able to read it for herself, and I think that's great. The next one is Rolling Thunder, A Hamster's Tale. She is just going to love this book because we have a hamster, and I think she'll be really excited to read about this. So, A Hamster's Tale for this one. This one is Best Pals, Matt and Rusty. There's a lot more text in that one. These 2 are Pinecone Hill. This is a 2-book series right now, so I don't know if they are planning on releasing any others. So this is book 1. This is book 2. Then we have Lena's Toes. She also looks at this book very often, and so she will also be able to read this one for herself. She looks at this book very often, Maze Cake, and this is a little bit longer, but she will be able to read that for herself. Brent's Bot. Luke's Adventure. This one is Lily's Pumpkins. These 2 go together. And there is a card game that goes along with these 2 books, and I have the card game too that we can play. The next one is Josh Gets a Bird. This one is really long, so this will take us a few days for sure. And then the last set of books I have from The Good and the Beautiful are the Gold Tales. So Blake the Brave, and these are hardback books. They're just really cute, and they are like chapter books. But again, we can easily read this in one day. This one is A Crown for Kate, Jane and the King. And this one is Jack and the Lost Maze. So like I said, most of these are level 1 readers from the Good and the Beautiful library, and I have a feeling that we are going to be able to read through a lot of these in just one day. And so I don't think this set will last us all year long. So my hope is by the end, like toward the end of our next school year, she will become a very fluent reader and really ready for way more challenging books. And so if she is, and I'm not like, this is just a plan, and my plans change often in homeschool because they get to. I have the Good Dog series. I have the first 4 here. This one is called Home is Where the Heart Is. And so there's big pictures, but a lot more text, challenging words and things like that. So that's the first one. Number 2 is Raised in a Barn. Number 3 is Heard You Loud and Clear. And number 4 is Fireworks Night. Next, if she is ready for it, we will read the Wallace and Grace series. There are 6 of these books, and I'm really not sure if they go in order. But I will just show you what I have here. Again, a lot more text, but really fun pictures and engaging. This one is called Wallace and Grace and the Mystery Egg. The next one is Wallace and Grace and the Owlween Party. Get it? Again, lots of text, but really engaging pictures. Wallace and Grace Take the Case. This one's a lot easier, I think. It's shorter for sure, but Wallace and Grace and the Cupcake Caper. That's a mouthful. This one is a hardback, but again, same thing. Lots of words. Wallace and Grace and the Lost Puppy. And then Wallace and Grace and the Gift Thief. So that is another series that she will read if she is ready for it. And then to kind of end the year of her reading, we'll try The Littles. And this one is very short, but it is a chapter book, not as many pictures as the other ones, but smaller text for sure. And I think she'll be ready for this by the end of next year. If she's not ready for any of these chapter books, that's totally okay with me. We will definitely take this at her pace. I don't want to frustrate her and don't want me to be frustrated. So if she's not ready for these, she's not ready for these. But if she is, I would love to give her the challenge of reading more difficult chapter books. So this is what we will go to after she's finished with all of her level 1 readers from The Good and the Beautiful. So that is my plan for my upcoming first graders readers that I have assigned her. Again, most of them are level 1s from The Good and the Beautiful, with some chapter books planned toward the end of the year if she is ready. If not, that's fine. So I appreciate you guys watching, and I will talk to you guys in my next video.